So you have this higher cost of living, and now if you go to work a job, one job isn't enough. Two jobs aren't enough. What people need now is they need their jobs, and then they need some sort of additional supplemental income in order to be able to survive in this economy. Luckily, we live in this technology age where it is more accessible than ever to get some sort of side hustle or side gig where you can work some additional hours whenever you want and earn some extra cash. You can drive for Uber, or you can drive for Lyft, or you can deliver food through Grubhub or Uber Eats. Or you can deliver groceries through Amazon Fresh or Instacart. Or if you want to be a little bit more involved, you can create your own side hustle. It's kind of like creating your own small business, but now you can be a freelancer and you can help other businesses earn more money. You can help other businesses with their business, and you can do this from your own home on your own schedule by being a freelancer. So if you go to a site like Fiverr or Upwork, what you can do is you can post your skills. Let's say you're good at writing, or you're good at graphic design, or you're good at video editing, or you have a cool voice and you can be a voiceover artist, or you're really good with accounting and you can help businesses manage their money better, manage their cash flow better. You can post these skills on these websites. Then, as a business needs more work, instead of hiring an employee, they can hire a freelancer like you. They can go onto these websites and say that we are looking for somebody to help us with our writing. And now if you post your skills and a business posts their advertisement to find some sort of writer, well, now you two can meet. You can apply for the business a job, or the business can find you, and now you can provide your writing services for the business, and the business will pay you for your writing service. The business is not going to tell you where to work. They're not going to tell you what hours you need to work. I mean, they might, depending on what the job is. But in general, they're not going to tell you that you have to be on the computer from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. In some occasions, you will see that, but in most occasions, you will not. What the business will do is they're going to tell you what they want, how long of an article they want, and what they want the article to be about, and they'll tell you what they're willing to pay you. And if this is acceptable to you, you can accept it, and now you just have a new side gig that you can work on weekends or in evenings or whenever you want, and now you can do this work and earn some extra cash because of it. And depending on how entrepreneurial minded you are, this can lead to a whole lot more opportunities, because now not only can you start doing this writing work for other businesses, but you could potentially create your own agency where now you have other writers that work under you, and so when people come to you for writing work, you can designate this not just to yourself but to other writers, and so now you start to build your own business. But again, this takes a lot more work, and now you need to really have the entrepreneurial mind to build this sort of agency. Or if you are even more entrepreneurial minded, then you can look at starting your own business, or you can look at creating content in today's economy. Let me start by talking about content, because this is one of the things that is very easy to understand. Like, people understand that if you build a big YouTube channel, you can make a lot of money. Now, it is very hard to build a YouTube channel. You have a lot of competition. But the thing that's interesting now is you also have the growth of shorter videos. Things like TikTok and Instagram Reels, which has just created a brand new industry, a whole new opportunity for people to create content. I was at a financial conference in Austin not too long ago, and when I was there, I met so many young TikTokers between the ages of 19 and 28 years old who were making tens of thousands of dollars a month. So somewhere between $20,000 and $60,000 a month through their TikTok page, and some of them hadn't even been on TikTok for a year. These are people that understood that a lot of people were moving to TikTok quickly, so they got onto TikTok, they started to understand the TikTok trends, and they started to make viral videos, and then they started reaching out to companies to sponsor the videos, and now they're making a lot of money on TikTok by making these videos. Now, obviously, you want to now take this money and scale it into a real business, because you don't want to just rely on the TikTok algorithm, because if the algorithm turns off or something kind of fades away, well, now you're screwed, because now you went from earning $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month to zero. You never want to be in that situation, so you want to be smart, and if you were in that position where you're making that money, you want to reinvest it into build a real sustainable business. But there are so many ways for you to create content, whether it's TikTok or YouTube or podcasts or Instagram or your blog. There are so many ways for you to create content, and then you can build an audience online. And once you build an audience, there are so many different ways that you can monetize. That way you can build a brand. Now, again, this doesn't mean that you have to be a content creator. Not everybody has it in them to be a content creator. But if this is something that you're interested in, it is an opportunity now that is accessible to anybody. You can start a YouTube channel with less than $100. I started the Minority Mindset YouTube channel with less than $100. I started making videos off of my phone with a tripod that I bought off of Amazon for 20 bucks. I bought a $25 light, and that was it. And now our YouTube channel has over 1 million subscribers, and we have transformed our YouTube channel into a full financial education and media company, and we are one of the fastest growing financial education and media companies on the internet. You saw a similar boom in the cryptocurrency market. There are so many newfound millionaires in the cryptocurrency market because cryptocurrency was one of the biggest redistributions of wealth ever, because you had so many people that got onto it who were losing trust with the Federal Reserve Bank and the government. So they started buying cryptocurrency, and then more and more people started to adopt cryptocurrency, and then they were able to ride up the wave and build a lot of wealth because of it. There's still a lot of opportunity in the cryptocurrency market, but you just don't want to be one of the people that's trying to chase the hype, that's trying to get rich quick. You want to be one of the people that's educated and then make smart decisions based off of your now education. Or if you have an itch to create a product, well, now you can create your own product and you can sell it on the internet. The internet has made selling your product and marketing your product more accessible than ever, because the internet is really just a place where people hang out digitally. Before, if you created a product, it took a long time to create a product and you had to go through all the efforts of creating a product. And once you did, then you had to open up a store. And then people had to come to your store, and then hopefully people would like your product. So the success of your business depended on either where your store was located or what stores your product was in. And it's not always easy to get your product into a store, even if you have a good product. Nowadays, it's much more accessible because you can market your own product on your own e-commerce store. You can sell it on Amazon. And so you have the accessibility of showing your product to the world. Does that mean it's easy? No. It is very hard because now it's accessible to everybody, but it is accessible. And if you're willing to put in the work, now you can create your own product and then you can market it on the internet. And you don't even have to worry about trying to get it into stores. You can start selling immediately. You just have to understand marketing. The number one skill you need in order to make money on the internet is marketing. Now, when most people hear marketing, they think of the traditional marketing of how do I purchase TV advertisements and commercials. That is not what marketing means. Marketing means how do you get your product seen in front of people? And this doesn't just have to be your product, it's your brand. How do you get your product seen in front of people? You have the organic marketing and you have the paid marketing. There is such a big gap between what people think marketing is and what marketing really is on the internet. And if you want to be able to make money on the internet, you have to be able to market, because all marketing is getting eyeballs on your brand or your product. So if you know how to get eyeballs on your brand or product, you will be able to make money on the internet. And if you can be very good at it, there's no limit to how much money you can make, because now you can sell your own product, people can pay you for your marketing services, you can sell other people's products. I mean, there is an infinite amount of money in this space, because if you know how to market your products, if you know how to get eyeballs on the internet, well, now you have people's attention and everybody will be willing to pay you to understand how to market their brands. The economy is shifting, and the pandemic helped us shift into this digital world even faster than ever. And so what you need to do is you need to understand this, and you want to be able to capitalize on this shift. That way you can get a piece of the upside, because it is more important than ever due to the higher inflation and the higher standard of living. And you don't want to be one of the people that's not going into debt to afford these nice things. You want to be able to afford these things, which means you're going to need to earn more money. And one of the most accessible ways to do that is by understanding how to earn some more money on the internet. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you got to do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.